Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream, where I bring you all the information that we can about the things that are happening in our RVC schools. Today, I want to talk a little bit about safety and health again, just to reiterate, because we are going into the holiday season. And I do have a few updates for you and updates that have kind of happened today in the district as well. The first thing that I would like people to know is that we're going to kind of tweak our communication system just a little bit in terms of how we get information out to the public about positive cases that we're experiencing here at the RVC schools. What we're going to do is, once we find out that we do have a positive case of an individual, what we'll do is we'll send a quick notification out saying that we have a positive case at such and such school, and that we are conducting contact tracing, and that everyone will be contacted who have been close contacts or deemed direct contacts to that individual. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to give you a quick note just to notify the public, and then what we'll do is subsequently follow once we have all the information that we need to let you know that what our next steps are going to be based on our contact tracing. What I ask, though, as we do this quick notification and then notification again to outline what we are doing within our schools, is that you don't contact the school when you get that first notification. You have to understand that in order for this to work, the people who are doing the work, who are doing the contact tracing, who are working, the administration that's there, they need the time to be able to do such things so that we can give you clear and clairvoyant information that will help the families to make their best decisions, and also give you the informative decisions and allow us to be able to make sure that operations can run and continue our schools to be open. Please know we are diligent in all our efforts. If there is immediate an emergency that is emergent, you will definitively hear from your school buildings and from the administration, as well as our district nurse practitioner. So, stay tuned for those things as we notify. We are going to continue to update our website. We're also going to continue to give you information at the school level, as well as the district quick update, so that the entire district understands how we're being affected by these COVID cases that are coming to our attention. With that being said, today we did have a positive case at Southside Middle School. A student tested positive. We are in the middle of contact tracing. We are doing all the work that's necessary to ensure that we can continue to operate and keep our schools open. And we hope the best for the people who have the student who has come in contact and become a positive case. But you will be notified if you are in close contact by both the school district as well as the Department of Health. There is no need to contact the school directly. So further notification will be going out. We sent a brief notification of what happened at Southside Middle School. And at Southside Middle School, we'll be sending out further notification about what will happen if there's any further actions that need to be taken. Additionally, just to keep you updated, we did have 2 other cases at Watson as well as at Southside High School. And in Southside High School, we did have to have a day of closure because of the late notification that we got and the information that we had. In order to ensure that we did the proper contact tracing, we wanted to make sure that we kept everybody safe, and now we were able to open up after a day of closure. As I said before, each of these cases are going to be very different from case to case. These will be based on the information that we're given, based on consultation and the advisement that we're given by the Department of Health, and we'll continue to work with them to give you general information and to keep our students healthy and safe all throughout the remainder of the year. With that being said, I'm asking everyone again to complete the app every Friday so that we are in the know. Please continue to communicate with us. If you are not feeling well, contact the nurse and do all the things that are written out in the guidelines. Continue to social distance, continue to wear masks, and continue to follow good respiratory practices, hygiene practices, as we move into the holiday season. With that being said, the important dates that we have coming up obviously are the November Thanksgiving break, which was we are closed on November 25th to the 27th for Thanksgiving. I ask again that we are diligent in our practices, that we practice good social distancing, that we remember that the success of what we do and what we continue to do is dependent on what people do, not just within the 4 walls of the classrooms or within the brick and mortar of our schools, but it's also what parents and students are doing in the greater community at home and their activities, that we're adhering to all the safety practices to ensure that we can continue to stay open and move forward. There will also be a Board of Education meeting coming up in December 10th. Please mark that on your calendars. That is a Thursday, where again we'll plan to be able to bring you more information and updates on the things that we are going through and the things that we will be looking forward to in the coming new year as well. I also kind of want to bring to everyone's attention that at the last board meeting, which was Tuesday, the board had approved the hiring of Ms. Sonia Hood, who will be joining us as our Central District Central Director of Curriculum and Instruction for the school district, who will be working directly under Dr. Sampino, who is the Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction. She comes with a wealth of knowledge, with amazing background and great references, who will be coming to our community to join us in our endeavor to continuously progress our district in terms of what counts the most, which is the educational impact that we have on our students. So we welcome her, and we're excited to have her on board, and can't wait to have her here at RVC to get started on the work that we need to for the coming years. On an ongoing note, each of the schools are doing different activities that include giving thanks during this time of Thanksgiving. At the elementary level, some of these activities include a turkey trot and raising money for those in need who live within our own community. Again, our community being connected to our schools and the civil service that is being given from our students making impact within their own backyard and within their own community is a great thing. There's also turkey bingo, which will be streamed into each classroom so everyone can participate. It can participate in writing activities that will include the expression of what students may feel that they're thankful for. Another great activity. At the middle school, the activity is in the spirit of giving. Southside Middle School Newsletter Club is collecting donations of any denim jackets, pants, shirts to make donations and to drop them off for dog toys. There are over 200 dogs waiting to make their way to homes all throughout, and they are rescued, and they are being organized and called. They're being organized by an organization called Dogs Left Behind, whose goal is to end the illegal dog meat trade in China. And these dog toys will be given to the survivor dogs when they arrive here in New York at JFK Airport. Another good endeavor for our kids to be actively engaged in. The drive will be held every morning, so just please look out for that all the way up until the week of November 30th. Southside High School has Spirit Week. Southside High School will show their strength through school spirit in the weeks of November 30th, in the week of November 30th to December 4th. Students will dress up according to specific themes, like Country Day or Throwback Day, coordinating with music that's being played along throughout the themes that they will be dressing up as. A list of all these themes can be found on the Southside High School Facebook page. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the high school to get more information. This is great because we are, again, trying to bring normalcy to our students, and in particular, our students who can engage now in activities that will make the environment a little bit lighter within the experience that we're going through in this pandemic, and it is a great endeavor for us to have. Again, the students are also looking to will be looking to receive a card in English class asking what helps me. Each grade will have a section of the hallway and in the mail lobby to display their cards in expressing what helps them the most, and for us to be able to connect with what our students are feeling, thinking, and all throughout. So that's another event that we are looking forward to. I have to say thank you again to our staff as well as the administration at the high school for thinking of these creative ideas, for listening to the students, for working hard in terms of engaging our creative ideas to be able to bring a level of engagement, school spirit back into our hallways at the high school. I know this is also happening at the middle school, and I know about all the activities that are happening in the elementary school as well. So we are well on our way to continuing, even within these difficult times, to continuing getting back to the sense of normalcy. Today I'm going to end with two photos. One is called Spreading Kindness at Wilson. Students learned the importance of being kind to everyone they meet, and to and made sure that they dressed with rainbow colors to reflect that they choose to be kind all throughout and through the people that they meet. So congratulations to the Wilson teacher and students, particularly Miss Carol, who created these choices to be kind shirts for the activity of spreading kindness all throughout their schools. And then photo number 2 is the Hewitt Pumpkin Patch, where the nurseries were provided. These nurseries were provided pumpkins for the students to pick up in the front of the lawn of Hewitt School. Students had a great time selecting which pumpkin that they would like to take home and using it for fun activities moving forward within their classroom as well. Such activities like pumpkin painting and doing their own designs on the pumpkin, and I know the kids enjoy that immensely. As I end today's live stream, I know that there's a lot going on, that there are a lot of rumors that are floating, people putting information out there. I have to tell you that we will bring you the information directly from us. You can trust the information that we're putting out that's going to be on our websites. It's going to be coming from us directly in letters and communications in such way. I also want to address that there was a rumor that the superintendents got together with the state officials and local officials and decided that we were going to be closing for 2 weeks after the holiday break. I can tell you that I was not at such meeting, and that meeting never happened, at least to my knowledge and to the knowledge of a lot of the superintendents, and that if that were to happen, you would definitely hear it directly from us. We ask that you stay tuned, stay plugged in with us, and we'll give you the information as much as we can, as we have been doing, and we'll continue to do that as well. One point of clarification before I log off again today is I know that there's been some confusion about students and whether or not they can log on and log off if they didn't feel well. We are going to be updating our FAQs on question 10. It has said that if a student does not feel well, that they cannot have access, which is partly true in the sense that they will not be counted. This only applies to the high school and the middle school, that if they are not feeling well and they're staying home, their attendance will still count as an absence, but they can have access and they can join the classroom to follow along. The situation is much different at the elementary. There's a lot of planning and a lot of details that are involved in terms of materials that need to be sent home and all those things. So we ask those students at the elementary school to get better and then to be able to join them back in the classroom. At the middle school and the high school, where there's multiple classes where kids would like to log in, can do so. But again, we encourage our students who do not feel well to stay home and get better. With that, I wish everyone a wonderful Thanksgiving break, and I ask everyone to be safe, to be mindful, and to spend time with your loved ones, but do it in a very safe manner so that we can continue with the way we've been conducting our schools throughout this year thus far. And with that, I will see everybody. We won't have a live stream next Thursday. We'll be off. I'll see everybody once we get back from the break on that first Thursday back. And thank you for your time.